Alright, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan here, and today what I got going on for you guys is we got a little bit of a late unboxing here. I'm sorry for that, you know that it is a little bit late, but this pair is straight from sneakers, and we're going to be doing an unboxing for the Jordan 4 Infrared, kind of giving y'all my in-hand review of it, and also just kind of, again, discussing it as if you're trying to hold it right now, because it's in an interesting spot. It's at a pretty low price for some Jordan 4s, so I think it'll only go up from here, but we'll get into discussing that later. That's not what this video is for. So I hope you guys will enjoy. If you want more like this, subscribe and like down below. We'll make the like goal something simple. Let's try and hit, let's say, 299 likes on this video. So let's see if we can do that. I'd appreciate it. It goes further than you know, of course, when y'all drop likes on the video. Helps your boys, channel get it out there a little bit more, but enough said. Let's just kind of get started. Everything else you want to check out is all down below in the description. But discussing this shoe right here, we have the Infrared 4 Jordan 4 Infrared. We'll just say that. I don't really need to call it any other name. But looking at this colorway in person, I definitely think in hand it is better than the online pictures. Of course, you got the gray right here going around the toe box, as you can see, all the way till back here. Then of course the gray kind of in the center here, and it's all kind of like a it's not suede. I wouldn't call it that. It's kind of like it's a different material for sure. I can't remember what it was. I'm getting it messed up. It's Durabuck. That's what it is. Thank you to actually StockX right here. Surprisingly enough, they have it kind of whole description on it, but it's Durabuck is the material. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. I do not want to be messing that up. If I did, I'm sorry. But really, that's what we got kind of going on with all of the material around the shoe. Kind of the gray that you all are seeing here, along with even the toe box. It's all the same material. But I really like this part as well. Kind of the matching grays here. You see by the toe right there, these grays match. Then you kind of got the black that kind of offsets it a little bit also with the white. I think the shoe it's a nice Jordan 4, and I think also kind of the orange tags we got here, these are also kind of obviously holding this part together right here with the laces, and that's kind of with all forces you see. It's a nice touch. It matches with the tongue on the shoe right there. There you go, flight logo right there, and then the inside Air Jordan, as you guys can see right there, and then of course kind of the back portion of the shoe. This is actually a part that I was really I was a big fan of this part right here. I remember mentioning that in the video in the past. It's just kind of like a gray on black, and then of course you got the white here, and I think it kind of is a nice touch on the back of the shoe. But overall, I think if more people had this pair in hand, they would kind of understand this is actually a lot nicer than the pictures online show. So kind of understanding that, I think, again, from kind of understanding where the sneaker's at right now, very low in price. We'll again discuss that in a second, and also of course the orange insole you guys can see hopefully right there, and I'll also show you the box of the shoe in case you're interested. This is what box we're working with right here, and I'm working with a size 12, again straight from sneakers, just to show you we only got legit items right there, so you guys can check that straight from one of my accounts that I hadn't hit on in a very long time. But again, I recently made a video a couple days ago. If you guys want to check it out, it was called fixing some common sneakers problems. So if you guys have been having any issues that are with the sneakers app recently not hitting as often, your accounts have been letting you enter, payment methods having errors, then just go check that video. It could help you out, and I made it a couple days ago. Don't really expect too much from it, but hopefully again it'll help you guys. So if you want to check that, feel free. I feel like I dropped a good bit of good advice in that video. But aside from that, overall I would consider this, it is nice in hand. I will give it to Jordan and Nike. It is a nice Jordan 4. It hits better in hand, but overall, if you really compare it to some of the recent Jordan 4s, some of the past Jordan 4s, like the Jordan 4 Metallic Red, or even the Jordan 4 Fire Red, Jordan 4 Military Black, even the Zen Masters that dropped recently, these are just kind of not the same. I mean, the Zen Masters aren't doing great either, but I mean, this is just different. It's not. I mean, even with the lower stock, I was saying that there was potential for this one maybe to rise a little bit after its release, just because of the low stock. But overall, I knew this one was going to be a sell now. I knew that the prices at this one was at a couple weeks ago, like $300, something like that. I knew it was not sustainable, and I knew people were not going to want this one, that badly. If you actually go look at the Military Blacks compared to this one, I'm pretty sure the Military Black, not only did it have more stock, it has a lot more sales on StockX alone, and it's holding at a much higher price. So kind of understanding that, it just depends what model you're really looking at. But overall, I think a lot of these sneakers could do well long term. You have to think about it, but we're in a very interesting point right now with the sneaker market. Like, we're in like a whole kind of like recession with everything, to be honest. So just kind of understand that, and it's going to take some time for some things, so just understand that. And yeah, that's really my thoughts again on the Jordan 4 Infrared. It's a nice sneaker. It hits well in hand. Obviously, this is not my personal size. I'll probably just hold on to this one for a little bit, kind of see what happens. That's my plan. My plan for this one, at least right now, is just to hold on to it for maybe like a couple weeks, just kind of see what happens, because I think maybe some progress could be made. There wasn't a ton of pairs. I also have a grade school pair in these, size like 4.5 wide. That's not really a great size to have, and I think the grade school pairs are touching near retail. Could be wrong on that, but yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on this one. It's a nice sneaker, hits well in hand, but I probably will sell it off sooner or later. It's not really anything too crazy. And actually discussing the prices, I kind of want to, discuss these with you guys right now. If you actually go look at my size 12 right now, I'm looking on the screen right here on StockX. My size 12 is sitting at $247, and I paid $218 for this after, the retail was $210, and then tax and free shipping. Tax was $8, and then, I think just after, everything else, so we got $218, and that was the price for these Jordan 4s right here. And again, a bigger sizes will do better in the future, so I'm very happy about securing a bigger size now. That's a good thing in my opinion. There's a fly here. I don't know why. I just hit my hand on the desk. But aside from that, really just looking at the prices, they're pretty low. I mean, look, size 11s are $240, 9.5, $240, size 9, $240. None are touching below $240 though, so that's kind of like the line. People are like, yo, $240, we're not going, less than that. So I think infrareds are kind of at their bottom point right now. I don't think they'll have another restock. I do think the military blacks will down the line. That is kind of my thoughts, on all this right here. So yeah, this fly is like really, I don't know what it's doing. It's like pissed off and like flying around my head. But yeah, it's a nice sneaker in hand. Probably a sell now in my opinion, but if you want to just hold it for a couple months, kind of see what happens, you have a lot of pairs, why not? Give it a shot. But yeah, if you guys want kind of more sneaker unboxings like this, I'm sorry that this one was late, but I will have more ones that are kind of on time. I had a recent unboxing for the Racer Blue Dunk Low kind of in advance, because there is a US release from what I know due for that sneaker. It's only dropped over in Japan at a couple stores and some Nike locations. It's crazy because a lot of the shoes that we have in demand here in the US sit overseas. Like some of those dunks are like just sitting in stores. Like I got a couple pairs of those on the way. Like I'm gonna probably end up having like 3 pairs of Racer Blue Dunks. I'm not really sure what I will do with them, but I probably will just end up holding them because I think those are low in price. But my opinion on the infrared 4s, they're nice. I'm kind of off track though, so if you guys want to subscribe and like more content like this, feel free. Like, I noticed it was 299 likes. I have a somewhat busy day. I have a couple things I want to get done, so I'm definitely going to make sure I get those done, today. And yeah, that's kind of really what we got going on. So thank you guys for always watching. I appreciate your support. Check my Instagrams, any of that down below. Leave your questions, comments, concerns, whatever it may be in the comment section, and yeah, hopefully I could help you guys out. So I'm just gonna just X everything out of my computer here, close that out, and yeah, that's it. So I'm Tristan. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I will catch you in the next video, probably tomorrow. See you then. Peace.